One of the easiest places to win back time with Claude is actually after the call. We see it all the time with customers and VPs of sales that we speak to, but that dump the transcripts or messy notes, turn it into actionable items, team recaps, customer follow-ups, and update the CRM. That is one of the best use cases and saves the most time for sales teams. Adam, what are the 3 areas or 3 best points that people need to consider as they try and tackle that?
I think the first thing is just to treat it as a blank canvas. And so you can drop in all of your raw notes into Claude, or what we've done internally is create several agents that we use Fathom, pass our Fathom call notes and provide this on an automated schedule. You could do this manually. You could do it in a scheduled fashion as well. But the idea is to basically take away all of the post-call admin from you, put in all your raw notes, put in the transcripts of the call, and allow Claude to effectively work its magic.
I would add to that, do it quickly. It's like after the call, just don't worry about cleanliness. Just dump in all your raw notes when it's freshest in your mind. Then you're going to get better notes and better feedback, right? So what's the next thing after that?
I think following that, then it's really about understanding the structure of your calls and the approach that you take. And once you understand that structure, you teach Claude what that structure may be. That could be a sales methodology. That could be the way in which you typically architect calls, how you intro calls, how you close calls, what your call to action typically is, and the general actions that would typically take place. Once you've kind of created and extracted that structure, at that point, each call understands the flow it should be following, and it makes it a lot easier for trend and pattern analysis to identify when things maybe aren't done in the way they should be, or when there's outstanding action still left over that can be effectively delivered.
And then the third piece, what do they need to think about doing with all this information, or what are the options?
So first things first, I think is actually just drafting that follow-up. Once the final output typically is going to be an email that you send across to a customer. It's going to be restating their goal, what their pain typically would be, what the agreed next step would be, ideally using your tone. Claude can get you a draft in seconds, but as we often sort of bang on about in these series, is that you shouldn't trust Claude wholeheartedly all the time. And so what it's doing is it's turning a task that would typically take me anywhere between half an hour and an hour after a call to turn raw notes into structured notes, and then turn structured notes into an email. It's skipping all of those steps for you and giving you the email. Don't be lazy. Read that email. Make sure you're happy with it. Make sure you agree with the actions, and then execute it.
100%. And make Claude do that gathering and that drafting, but keep your judgment as the final step. Come talk to Stakki, and we can show you how to actually get your team not skipping that last step.